happening?
And the superstar guests just keep on coming.
Where are they?
It's right here. So,
shit.
for everyone that hasn't met this guy, this is Chantra Hang. Did I say, is it Chantra or Chantra?
Chan?
Chan?
Yeah, Chan's easiest.
What nickname did you get in high school?
Chan?
Okay.
Because my full name's Chantra.
Yep.
But then I grew up out west and no one could say my name properly. So it was either Chantra.
Where'd you grow up? Fairfield?
Doonside.
Doonside.
Yeah.
Blacktown.
Yeah, because you're from Riverstone?
No. I grew up in like North Rocks Hills District area.
Right. Yeah.
Then I moved out southwest, and I'm now near Narellan.
So southwest.
South. No, it's very southwest.
Yeah.
It's south from Penrith, but we don't like to say Penrith. As like you don't like to say Blacktown instead of Doonside.
Yeah, I went to school in Blacktown, so it's cool.
Yeah. So what do you? How you been? Anyway.
Yeah, it's been alright. We obviously had the event on last night.
Yep.
Cracking event. I have no idea how many people came, but I know the bar tab ran out at about 11.
I left at like 10:55.
And then your boss added another $7,000 on it.
Oh, wow.
It disappeared in half an hour.
Wow.
And that was all she wrote.
So Chantra is a superstar from Vield.
Stop saying that. No.
I'm sorry, look, everyone's a superstar. If they sit down with me and they have some whiskey with me, they're a superstar.
Okay, I'll take that.
So how's Vield going? Because there's been a bit of controversy which we'll touch on in a second.
Okay.
But how's Vield going?
It's going pretty good. We're over the 60 mil mark in loans written. We have some really important news that we're going to start releasing around things that I can't talk about right now.
Oh, you're such a tease.
Yeah, but coming soon, a lot more clarity around things I can't talk about.
Well, you're doing really well at not talking about it.
I'm essentially going around in circles saying I can say there's something coming that's really important, really beneficial. But yeah, just got to keep tight-lipped at the moment.
Look, I've championed you guys from the start. Yeah. And you're a homegrown success story. A Western Sydney official.
Success stuff.
Look, I'm trying to give you kudos here, man. Like, just run with it, bro. You know,
someone yesterday was
Westies are going to stick together, you know?
Someone yesterday was like, oh yeah, man, you made it. I'm like, bro, I'm sleeping on the floor.
Are you though?
I am. I sleep on the floor every
Is
day.
it better for your back though?
No, people say that, but it's not.
I see you at all the crypto events.
Yeah.
So, like, you're obviously respected in the scene, in the industry.
Oh, yeah, I guess so, yeah.
And, like, I still hear you, even last night, 12 drinks deep, I still did hear you call yourself a startup still.
Yeah.
Would you still, with 60 mil in loans, you'd still...
We're still a startup. We're 8 people.
8 people?
Yeah,
okay.
We're 8 people. We're still a startup. You know, it's, you know what? To be honest, there's no rule around when you stop being a startup. And I guess at some point we probably have to go, well...
Do you think it's cooler calling yourself a startup?
I don't know. Well,
it's edgy as, man.
No, to be honest, like, it's not cool anymore. You know, technically if you open up a cafe tomorrow, you're a startup. Like, you know.
That's true. That's true.
Right? But, you know, like, I remember many years ago, I worked for somebody. They ran like an ERP payments platform for like hotels. They were 12 years old and they were still call themselves a startup.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, but you know, more power to you.
if you buy a farm and just start out, would you call it a seed round?
100%.
This is the kind of alpha I bring to the podcast.
Wait,
There's Lee.
No, he grew up on a farm. You should ask SME, and he's a subject matter expert on this.
What's that?
If you own a farm, what was the question again?
If you own a farm and you ask for funding, is it called a seed round?
You use the funding to buy seeds.
Hey, we're bringing the alpha here.
I thought that was pretty good.
I thought it was really good. That was really good.
Was that a pre-prepared joke or you just came up with that one?
That was on the spot. On the spot. This is my 6th guest for the morning.
I don't know if that's something to be proud of.
Can you hear that voice? That sounds rough. How was your last night?
Well, late.
have a whiskey.
I've been a lot of talking already, you know.
Oh, we're gonna have to jack up his mic volume when he does sit down. I've been holding down the fort for what is it now? 2 hours and 19 minutes. No, I'm not. I'm just saying. Put it this way.
I've been out talking to the people, as you can tell by my voice.
The people. That's all right.
Look, it's all happening here at Aus Crypto Con 2025.
Oh, it sure is.
We've got our largest ever live audience as of now.
Yeah. 2 empty chairs, and then you guys come in and sat on them.
Watch the viewers go down as people start talking. You see it. No, like people come along, have a chat. They subscribe. You know, we'll double our numbers by the end of the day for sure. So tell us more about what you're not allowed to talk about.
Yeah, so it's going to be really good.
You know the amount of people that have sat down and going, I've got this really big secret, but I'm not telling.
Oh, you know, it's like if you know, someone was saying on LinkedIn, if you have like a gap in your like employment history,
yep,
just put in stealth startup.
Or worked for Toys R Us, because there's no one to check with.
Yeah. Like if you ever want to go and like raise funding, people always say, put yourself down as stealth founder into something, and then just like watch all the spam come into your LinkedIn.
Yeah, wow. I see that a lot, and I just think it's people being pretentious. So yeah.
Yeah, I think like to be honest, like, and once again, I'm not throwing stones, right? But I am, right? There is like a weird thing around startup culture, where you know, like, people put themselves on pillars, and you know, especially like, you know, people in that space overhype certain things, and it's like, mate, just put your head down and just go do what you need to do, you know, and that's it, right? You know, I hear you talking a good game, but
I think people really like identifying with that whole solo entrepreneur, visionary, Elon Musk's type person. Is that what we're channeling?
But that's a, you know, that's like you know, the idea of it is like almost like romantic, like, oh, cool, we're grinding, we're doing this, oh, we slept on the floor in the office, you know.
Didn't you say you slept on the floor? Oh, yeah,
that's at home. You know, but you know, like that sort of stuff, and like it makes a great movie, but you know, in real day-to-day life, that's not how it works.
That's true. But so, talk me through the lack of a bed frame. Is it a choice because of a bad back, or is you're not doing badly?
No, it's just my daughter said, well, she's 3 years old.
Yep.
And I said, you need to go sleep in your own room now, because when you sleep in our bed, you sleep sideways and you're kicking one of us in the head.
My gosh, I relate to you so hard. Anyway.
Yeah, you're kicking one of us in the head, and the other one's getting you drool. So you need to either sleep the right way or go to your own room. And she goes, well, I will if you sleep next to me. And I'm like, yeah, that's fine, but I'm not going to fit in your bed. She's like, yeah, but the floor. And so, you
got played by a 3. So I'm in the exact same boat at the moment. I've got a 3-year-old son, and he sleeps diagonal with his head on the missus and his legs in my ribs.
Yeah. Great.
And 1 out of every 2 nights I cannot sleep, and I have to change room to my daughter's bedroom. And yeah. So it's rough out there, and I they act like an epileptic person in their sleep, and like I get so angry. I get so angry. I'm throwing the legs back at him.
And like, you're just trying to sleep.
That's right. And I've picked up this leg and I've thrown it, and it's hit the missus like square in the jaw. She woke up angry with me, and I'm like, it's anyway.
Yeah. In the you know, you can be excused because like, you know, it's like 2 a.m. You had a rough sleep. You're still having a rough sleep, and now you're just trying to find some space.
That's right.
And
after this actually happened to me last night.
Yeah. And
I only got 5 hours as it is. Can you tell? But
that's lavish. Only 5.
So what's next for? I mean, you can't talk about it. Damn it. What's next for you personally? What's like? Are you 100%? Vield, or have you got anything personal on the horizon?
Yeah, look, I'm going to start becoming an amateur bodybuilder.
Are you serious?
No.
I had to check.
To be honest, it's just really just knuckling down, growing out what we do, hang out in Lisa more, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah.
Do you want to take over? No.
I can do it. No. The guys to me about training all done when you guys are finished.
Yeah, sweet.
Yeah.
I'm not kicking up, by the way.
Do you want me to talk to him?
Whatever you want. I can do it.
Sweet.
Have you still got a voice?
He's
I do.
going good, man. He's going good. Yeah, we're just talking. I can't say what we're. No, yes.
You
Talking
can.
Stuff.
Well, I hope everyone at home is appreciating this live, unfiltered chat between crypto degenerates and myself.
I'd like to refer myself as a retro brain.
A retro brain? No, that's cool. You've got one of the. I gave you one of the Independent Reserve whiskey glasses.
Yes.
Cool. Well, we'll be revisiting that in a second.
Yeah.
Hey, do you have a booth this year?
Yeah, we're over there. Well, across the way.
Whereabouts? Back corner?
Yeah.
Left
there.
corner?
Yeah.
Well, I can't take the camera with us, but I will come and visit later on. Is there any merch?
Warm handshake.
Mensch?
Oh, look, we've got slushies.
Do you?
Yeah.
I'm so thirsty.
I'll get you one.
That's a deal. I will definitely get amongst that.
Lee probably wants one too.
Lee needs one more than Although I get here, I fully plan on having a completely straighty 180 day. I get here and it completely gets off, gets offered to me straight out of the bat. I brought my own water. I was being responsible.
I was straight to the canteen and I saw the fridge with beers and I'm like, okay. 9:30.
It's always after 5 p.m. in Dubai.
Yeah.
So yeah, all right. Well, thank you for the chat. I'm going to go back up there and click a few things,
Sweet.
And then we'll chat soon. I'm going to get a slushie very soon.
A few moments later.
Well, I just don't take care of it, so it just drops off at this length, you know?
Do you have?
Yeah.
Whoa! Hang on, I've already got one. I've got two.
That looks like the kind of thing you shouldn't be
drinking. Would you like one? Thank you so much. That was. I actually. See, look, now I've got two of these. Would you like one?
If you don't want it.
This is the one I've been drinking, so that's a fresh one.
Okay, cheers.
It's pretty good. It's a Vield lime.
Poison.
It's non-alcoholic and it's vegan, so that'll.
I know it's vegan because it's green.
I mean, so is toxic waste, but you probably wouldn't have that out of health reasons.